Hi, welcome to Debate Center. I'm your host, Ciara Lucas. Today's hot topic is about a person we just can't seem to get away from. Whether you love her, hate her, or love to hate her, either way, she still seems to keep breaking the internet. That's right, I'm talking about Kim Kardashian and her nude selfies. In Kim's latest social media post, she's seen bearing it all and got quite a reaction from fans and fellow celebs. Some called her a role model and empowering to women, while others say she's a bad example to young girls. We're now joined by Riley Ludwig and Jeff Streeter to hear their thoughts on this bare-skin debate. Riley, let's start with you. Do you believe Kim Kardashian is a role model or setting a bad example for youth?
Thanks, Ciara. First of all, I think that Kim Kardashian is setting a terrible precedent for young girls who might look up to her. They see her on TV all of the time, and if Kim Kardashian can do something, they might think themselves that it's okay to also do. But there's a lot of creeps out on the internet that love the opportunity to see nude photos, and if there's pictures of young children up on the internet as well, that just really promotes the pornography industry.
And Jeff, what about you? Do you find Kim K to be empowering?
Yes, I do see her. I actually do find her to be empowering rather than messing up the minds of young youth. I think that this is a good way for her to channel out ways of having young women display their display high self-esteem and things like that, because they're not posting these pictures to get attention, or not to get attention, but rather to hurt people, but rather to make themselves feel good.
But Kim Kardashian is a celebrity, so she can get away with posting nude selfies all the time. She even makes money off of them for the most part. It's a lot of self-promotion. So if young girls start doing it, they're not going to get the same benefits as Kim Kardashian does.
Why are you looking at the benefits? I don't see like the whole benefits behind it, or what your argument is exactly, because she's just doing it to empower herself. She feels comfortable enough in her body to post a picture of herself doing this. And besides, she's not actually nude. She actually blacked out her private parts, so I don't see the issue here.
Well, as a prevalent figure in media, anyone who looks up to her, she's visible, and that somewhat makes her a role model, whether you think it's a positive or a negative thing. So a lot of people want to strive to be like celebrities. So if they see someone like Kim Kardashian posting naked pictures of herself, they're going to want to do the same.
Riley, you brought up the point of creeps on the internet. Jeff, what do you think about that? You said that girls can, raise their self-esteem from posting these pictures, but what about these pedophiles that we know lurk on the internet?
Well, there's going to be creepy people everywhere, as you know, but with the new social media age, you have the power to be private or public. So posting these pictures on your Instagram or your Twitter may show up for other people. Let's say, like, if somebody's following you and they show a friend, they can do it. But if you have your own account, you can follow who sees and what's going on with your account. But don't you think,
I'm going to have to disagree with you.
Excuse me, Riley. Don't you think, Jeff, that once a picture's posted on the internet, that it's there forever? It can really be found?
Yes, I definitely do think it's going to be up there forever, but that is their decision to post the picture in the first place. If they didn't want people to see it, they wouldn't have posted it.
So you think that young kids can be mature enough and held accountable enough that if they send a naked picture of themselves, they won't think of long-term repercussions?
Well, they need to do it like Kim Kardashian did, because what you're not
Young children are not Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian makes a lot of money, and she's also like a 34-year-old woman. Young children don't need to send naked pictures of themselves.
She gets paid to model, though. That's what you don't understand. And by her doing this, it's only bringing her name up. She blanked out her private area, so it's not actually a nude photo. It represents her having high self-esteem about herself and showing off her body in a way that'll promote her.
Yes, but people that want to be a model someday might look to Kim Kardashian and think that that's okay. That's maybe how you get to the point of being famous, is by posting naked photos of yourself. And unfortunately, that is how some people get famous. So it just sets a really sad precedent for young girls who want to be like Kim Kardashian
Exactly,
someday.
but that's how people... You can't dictate how people rule their life. There's a ton of Instagram models nowadays. Everywhere. People are getting paid and booked basically off Twitter and Instagram just because they look good. Now, this is just a way to show their self-esteem.
I just don't think it's a safe idea for young children to be posting themselves to the internet, because the internet is permanent. No matter what you can do to try to hide something that's been posted to the internet, it's going to be there forever.
All right, you two, thank you so much for your input about this topic. Join us next time on Debate Center about cats versus dogs. Have a great night. Hi, welcome to Debate Center. I'm your host, Ciara Lucas. Today's hot topic is about a person we just can't seem to get away from. Whether you love her, hate her, or love to hate her, Either way, she still seems to keep breaking the internet. That's right, I'm talking about Kim Kardashian and her nude selfies. In Kim's latest social media post, she's seen bearing it all and got quite a reaction from fans and fellow celebs. Some called her a role model and empowering to women, while others say she's a bad example to young girls. We're now joined by Riley Ludwig and Jeff Streeter to hear their thoughts on this bare-skin debate. Riley, let's start with you. Do you believe Kim Kardashian is a role model or a bad example for youth?
She's definitely setting a terrible example for youth, not just bad, absolutely terrible. Kim Kardashian has certain privileges as a celebrity that sort of allows her to be able to post those nude selfies or whatever and can sort of benefit from that. If young children post nudes of themselves, they can be arrested, especially if it spreads around. They just don't have the same privileges that celebrities with a lot of money have. And when a young child sees someone like Kim Kardashian posting naked pictures of themselves, they'll think it's okay to do themselves, because if Kim Kardashian is doing it, anyone can do it.
And Jeff, give us your 2 cents. Is Kim a good example for youth, or is she setting a bad example?
I think Kim Kardashian is setting a great example. We live in a new day and age where people are higher or have higher self-esteem and they're more comfortable with their bodies. A long time ago, people wouldn't have been able to do that because of the clothing that they wore. And what do you expect from Kim Kardashian, exactly?
Look, Jeff, I'm all for female empowerment, but there's different ways to do it that don't have such severe outcomes, such as posting a naked picture of yourself. When you post a naked picture, it's on the internet forever. It's very difficult to take things down from the internet once they've been posted, and unfortunately, we live in a society where there's a lot of creeps that live to look at naked pictures of people on the internet.
You both bring up this point of self-esteem. Riley, what's the issue with a woman posting a picture feeling comfortable in her own body? How does that conflict with someone's self-esteem?
It's totally fine for a woman to be comfortable with her body, but there's certain women, such as celebrities, that can get away with posting pictures of themselves in ways that younger children just can't get away with. If a young teenager posts a naked picture of themselves, it's not going to be sort of lauded as being a great picture. Oh, wow, great self-esteem. People are going to think it's ridiculous that she posted a naked picture of herself, and she's probably going to get in trouble for posting that.
Well, she did that to herself. She posted the picture. You got to remember that Kim Kardashian's picture has her private areas blocked out, so it's not like it's going to be a super creepy thing because people have the decision.
Jeff, isn't it implied that she is naked even with those black bars? We saw her curves, we saw everything except for those private areas.
Exactly. She's essentially naked in the pictures. It doesn't matter. We know it's underneath all of those black bars.
But you need to understand who Kim Kardashian is and what she does. It's not like you haven't seen this before from her. What did you expect? Now she has a place where everybody's going to go follow her to look at these pictures of her doing wild things.
Well, of course, it's because she's Kim Kardashian, so she can get away with posting these naked pictures, but that's not the same. The average American cannot get away with a naked picture of themselves without any sort of consequence. Kim Kardashian benefits financially from posting pictures of herself, so of course she's going to.
I want to bring it back to one point that Riley made about these internet creeps. Jeff, what do you think about, pedophiles being on the internet? Is that still acceptable for young girls to see this person doing that?
With the new privacy laws that are on social media, people have control of what they want to be public and what they want to be private. There's a lot of times where there's exceptions to this rule, but most of the time people can decide who's looking at their profiles and whatnot.
Jeff, you are crazy if you think that privacy laws on Facebook are enough to protect images from being spread around the internet if you don't want them to be. All it takes is saving a photo that you see if you have access to viewing it and you can send it around.
But why would they post it in the first place if they didn't want people to see it?
Okay, you two, that's all the time we have today for Debate Center. Join us next time for our debate about cats versus dogs. Have a great night.